Were you guys waiting for me to go live with these figures? I couldn't get the glare off from my thumbnail. Let's see who's joining us. We're opening up these Mego Universal Monsters. Are these all considered Universal Monsters, by the way? I think so. I mean, they don't call them that. There is no creature from the Black Lagoon. Because I looked. But there was a Freddy, and you could get the second release of Frankenstein in Glow in the Dark, the Frankenstein monster. I did take pictures of what was available at Sunrise Records in Canada. So that is where I found these. I didn't take good pictures of everything that was there. We had a few Star Trek. I don't know what notifications you were seeing. Hopefully they weren't inappropriate. And then they were the monsters. And then that is what Freddy looks like on his very different card. But, you know, he's not as classic, so I didn't get him. And I didn't get the new version of glow-in-the-dark Frankenstein because, you know, I don't need another Frankenstein monster. And this one is awesome. I just am so grateful that the only one I was able to track down when I visit the States was this guy. So, you know, they're usually only available in the US at Target. And it's really upsetting that we can't get them in Canada until now at Sunrise Records. Not that there's a lot of Sunrise Records left. And I went to a mall in Ontario, Canada called Shearway Gardens. And that is where I found these, and I bought them all, except for those two. They had one of each character. I think the Star Trek, they had a couple Captain Kirks and a couple Spocks. But thank you so much for coming in to join us today. I just have to cut these all open. What did I do with my scissors? Oh, they're right here. So were you guys waiting long? I didn't even read to see there. Here for the monsters. Okay, I'm here. I want to see these. Okay, so you guys were all waiting in anticipation for these. Did you give the video a like? Thanks for giving it a like. I'm not sure if these are, you know, out yet. I don't know if many people have been able to track these down. I'm thinking, I went to look to see which other monsters were available, thinking that there was a, you know, a Green Lagoon monster, but no, I couldn't find one, and all I could find was Toy Fair footage. So I'm cutting these open. Which one do I open first? Well, you know, I really want to open up the Invisible Man the most. He is my most favorite. I am going to try to save the cards, even though for some reason I did not save my Frankenstein card, which is very weird. I know that I opened him in LA before I got on my plane. I opened up all my toys and stuck them in the suitcase because I ran out of space, and I bought so many toys when I was there, so I had to unbox everything to get it home. But usually I would save a card back that was that special. Maybe the card back wasn't that special. I don't know. There's an accessory in here. See, the only one with an accessory? That's awesome. Always like the Mego seal of approval. Look at that. That in itself is a retro goodness. Hey, Jonathan, thanks for stopping in. Hey, Anna, thanks for coming back. Hey, Francie, thanks for coming back. Hey, Friendship Game, I'm glad you could join us today. Canada, eh? That's right. Angels in the house. We got Inkpad in the house. Oh, Nancy B is here. Like, this is a great. So many awesome people giving lots of likes and everything, and we're open fantastic figures. Okay, I am going to take off his clothes to see what the translucent body looks like after I open the rest of these. But so he's a good example so we can see what exactly the bodies look like. The head is soft. The tuxedo is awesome. It is a Velcro. Oh, it is a real tie. Oh, it's a sleeveless shirt. Oh, you can already see his guns are translucent. That is so awesome. Okay. That's all you're seeing of that, though, for now. But we will totally undress him and look at the translucent body of a new Mego figure. Oh, wait, you're going to see his shoe first, though. There is his foot poking through. These are so cool. So 14 points of articulation on these. He comes with this potion beaker. Oh, dear goodness. Or flask, or whatever you want to call it, or whatever it's called. Seeing if I can squish it in his hand. His hands are very soft and pliable, but strong and sturdy enough, and he can totally hold it. And it, too, is translucent. I love a translucent plastic. Man, these are awesome. I think some people will be missing, especially the Europeans, because it is very, very late in overseas right now. In Canada, it's still late. It's almost 9 p.m. It's 8:30 right now. This is the Frankenstein that I opened. I never really did a review of him, so this is a good time to take a look at him anyway. He too has a jacket, and he doesn't have... I would assume that they would save the money by taking all their sleeves away, but no, he's got this nice black t-shirt that's tucked into his pants. It's a very nerdy look, but it does keep things all nice and suited. Nice and tidy. All right. So they re-released a Dracula. Now, was it just like a basic Dracula was the first one? I was so upset that I didn't get him. That was the first wave, I believe, and then Frankenstein came out in the second wave. The thing that I don't like about these, which I think it was a big mistake with them, which is how I would get really excited if they released everybody. I know that they're splitting it up and they have, one Partridge Family, one Facts of Lifer, one horror monster, one of everybody. And well, at least that's what they did with the first initial releases. But hopefully it'll end up something like this. Like when I see every character, I'm more bound by the whole thing because I know I'm getting everybody. So I don't think it was Bela Lugosi, the last. I think that's the difference between this one and the new one, is that they based this one on Bela himself. And this cape is incredibly epic and high quality. It is, wow, okay. These are $20 in Canada, which is a pretty good price exchange considering they're around $15 in the US. This makes it, this is really top quality. Velvet felt cape right here. And then it's got the shiny double lining. Wow. The quality is incredible. And yeah, this, and the head sculpt is incredible on this one, and the layers of clothing are incredible on this one. So this definitely makes it all worthwhile. Hey, we got a gun show going on over here too. I love that. The sleeveless tuxedos are very popular. See, I'm just taking a look at how it's all connected. Is it okay? He's velcroed in the back. The pants and this top are one piece. So the cape is the only thing that's separate on this one. And it's attached to the jacket. The cape and the jacket. It's not really attached to the jacket. No. The cape is attached to the back of his shirt. Or no, the cape is... Oh, the cape is tied around his neck with a translucent elastic band. That's what's going on there. That head sculpt is pretty epic, though, I have to say. Oh, Booby is in the house. Ben just woke up. He's in the house. Sweet. Benedict Arnold is here. Who else do we got coming on? Who's giving the video a like? Who is excited for these? I am so happy that these are available in Canada. Once again, Sunrise Records in Canada. I know I went to 2 Sunrise Records today, actually, and I only saw them at one, so I guess it has to be a larger Sunrise Records, one that buys more toys and collectibles. This is a very, very surprising high quality. His shoes aren't even a reuse of the Invisible Man shoes. They totally could have, used the shoes. I'm glad they took that attention to detail and gave him more creepy shoes. They gave him more average man shoes. All right, I got 3 of these now. I never thought I would have this many. I never thought they would release them at the same time. So this is taking me back. All right, saving the cards. What else do we got here? Who else? Can I show you what the cards look like, by the way? Oh yeah, there's a little coffin for him to sit in, and the Invisible Man's card looks like so. There's Marty Abrams there on the back. No, he's that guy. Watch him on The Toys That Made Us. He is a hilarious character. Nosfaratu. Let's open up him. Nosferatu. That German crazy guy. What was it? 1922. Oh my goodness. Okay, he is reusing the shoes, which makes sense. I'm totally okay with that. Do you want to see what Dracula's foot looks like? It looks like that. Put his shoe back on. And wow. Wowie, wow. Okay, he's got really creepy, pointy fingers. I would say they are the same hands. Are they the same hands? They are not the same hands. They could have been the same hands. I don't know why they didn't use the same hands. They're much more veinier, creepier, thinner than Dracula's. Get your cape, get your awesome cape out of the way, Dracula. So that is some hands, and let's see Frankenstein's hands. Does anybody have the same as the Frankenstein monster? They could be the same. Okay, not the same as the Invisible Man. The Invisible Man has nice, dainty hands, but translucent. All right, let's see how he's got an overcoat, and he's got this ascot thing going on. Again, he's got the gun show shirt on. Really should have a tank top on for this review. I don't know why I don't. Everybody else got one on. And then he's got the whole bodysuit. The pants are not a separate thing, but we are going to keep that coat on. It's in like this felt. I mean, it is kind of crafty felt, but it's not too cheap. And it's got the black cuffs on it. His face again is creepy, awesome. Have you given this video a like? Thanks for giving it a like, guys. And then he's got really short tufts of hair behind the ears, and he's really bald, and his eyebrows are longer hair than the hair on his head. And yeah, I like the stitched buttons all the way up the front of the coat. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm so excited to have these. Can I make them stand at least while you're watching me open the other ones? Who do I have left? The Wolfman? Are we going to get the creature from the Black Lagoon or what? Why wouldn't they have put him out at the same time? I guess they needed to do what they had to do. So I guess the Phantom of the Opera would be one. He is a universal monster that I would definitely like to see, and I would definitely like to see, well, he's not my favorite universal one, but the creature, Black Lagoon. Here's his card. So creepy. All right, next is Wolfman, and I'll show you his card first. And that's from Face of the Screaming Werewolf. 8-inch, 14 points of articulation. Mego. Amazing retro awesomeness. Oh, I love the creepy guy's face. They all have creepy faces. These guys need to come out at Halloween again. Oh, they certainly do. I guess I could have saved the review for Halloween. No, I could not have. I had to open these right away. I don't understand why they were there. I don't understand why they were sitting on the shelf and nobody was buying them. I wanted to buy all the Star Trek ones, and I wanted to buy, I don't, even the ones that were those Last Man Standing, who I don't even know anything about. I wanted to get those too because they looked so awesome. These look so awesome. Oh man, he's got different feet from everybody else. We're gonna have to like strip his clothes down, so we can take a look at the body and see how the feet differentiate. Plaid shirt is so good. Each time I think that I'm gonna be underwhelmed, or like I'm not underwhelmed at all, but like they're just bypassing my expectations is what I'm trying to say. The tears are real messed up. Like they're totally just torn up material, which is so great. But I mean, it can only get better with age, I guess, with fraying. But he's totally torn up. That is his furry face. He looks like a Sam Squanch for sure. Oh my goodness. And his hands are like this. So he seems to have a different kind of hand. I don't see any fur on it. I don't see any fur on his arms or anything. Maybe they're a bit regular. You'd think that they would have given them, they might be regular human hands. But the feet look incredible. And again, real torn up jeans. All right, let's blast this open. Okay, so all of these guys are, they're no stranger to the gym. We've got some kind of weird thing going on with this guy's arm here. Let's see. I think that's just the way that they go, or maybe that's right, the hook came undone. I believe that they have like elastics strung through their bodies everywhere. There's a name for that. I'm not really sure. But, he looks thin but buff. I mean, I can relate to this physique personally. The hook on this one joint is a little skeptical, but I mean, I'm okay with this. I'm not about the articulation. I'm just trying to get him to flex a little bit. But that one arm doesn't seem to cooperate. Oh, and then stamped on the back, you can see the Mego logo and some other like specifications. And let's take off his pants, which might serve hard because of his giant, massive paws. No, but underneath it all, he is just a man, kind of thin, but muscular, and some giant paws down there. I would think that they would have given him bigger, gianter paws on his hands, but they did not. He looks good. Okay, let's check out the Invisible Man underneath all of this. That's what we really want to see. Hey, thanks for stopping in, and thanks for giving this video a like. Do you like Mego? I'd love to know what Mego characters you collect and which ones are your favorite from the series. I can't have every toy in the world. I would like to collect them all, but I can't do that now, really, can I? So I chose the most classic, and you cannot argue that these monster characters are not the most classic to collect. And that's kind of why I didn't get Freddy. Freddy is awesome. I love the Freddy, but he's just, not as classic as one of these old-timey monsters that they're timeless. They really are. So this way you can really see the workings of how this works. So you can see where that elastic comes up through. There's like little lines that go down. There's channels. I guess they're not channels. That's just the actual elastic. And then you see how it connects to the legs. So the right leg to the left arm and the left arm to the right leg. And that's how they stay in place, which also gives the waist some friction. Oh, it just ate his arm. Okay, so I mean, there's some problems to this, but it's not really necessarily about posing with them. It's, for me, it's about the classic retro awesomeness. I like that they're a little, unusual and rugged and I can't think of the right word. They're just awesome. Retro awesomeness. Authentic retro awesomeness. Different, so this happens quite often, so we've got different color for his head and his body and crotch area to the legs, because the legs are totally not not hollow, and his body is, and his head is. But they be cool. They're really cool. They're made in China. You can see that stamp there. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm glad you're happy, Friendship Game. I need that doll. These are action figures. So we're clear. This is the kind of figure that I expected from Mego. Some of the ones that I've seen at Target are very good. Yes, they are indeed. And I would say very fun to collect. I would love to get full collections of many different kinds. The stream keeps kicking me off. Is one of is Benedict doing that? Is one of the moderators doing that? How come Benedict's not a moderator? He should be one. I wish the torso was clear like this. I wish his torso was clear like this. Yeah, but it's still pretty clear. It's just cloudy. They do the best they can. They're men of action, horror action. They are indeed. They are indeed, Benedict. Hey, Layla, thanks for coming in and checking out the video. Thanks for giving this video a like. Thanks for liking Mego as much as I do. Oh, no. Look, I just put his foot. First of all, I put the wrong pants on him, and I put his leg through the hole. I'm not even looking what I'm doing. I guess you can mix and match their outfits. It really wouldn't make sense that the Invisible Man is wearing torn up clothing, though. Would it now? You can see how this shirt is made. The tie is tied down. I mean, they're certainly not perfect. They're rudimentary was the word I was looking for before, and I'm not complaining. The quality is really good, yet it's rudimentary, and that kind of sums up everything that I love in this world. So basic, rugged, rustic awesomeness. Sturdy too. So far, I haven't broken anything. I like that they're using old school technology with the elastics. I mean, elastics do wear out sometimes, but you could always replace your elastic if that was to happen to you. Thanks for finally showing the Invisible Man naked. Yeah, well, I mean, he does have transparent underwear on, I think. I mean, I did it pretty quickly. Oh, yeah, you have to tuck their shirts in, which makes them look kind of nerdy, but you still do it to pull their outfit together. They are cool, Layla. I really agree. Hey, Vanessa. Don't be oopsing. Thanks for all your likes and thanks for stopping by and giving all your likes and everything. You can go happy in peace. Oh no, what's happening here? Gotta be careful with your Velcro, guys. Always make sure that you close your Velcro and you don't snag it on parts of clothing and things. Let me see, put his coat back on. Wolfman and Frankie would be the most rugged here, I would say. Which ones are your favorite, guys? Do you guys have a favorite? Invisible Man's name should be Griffin. Was that his name? Was that his name in the movie? You know what? I really do have to revisit these movies because, you know, I'm sure I saw them many years ago, but Not recently. Guess that might be a good thing to do around Halloween time. And I could bring these out again, and I could give some reviews of those old movies. You know, sometimes old movies just don't stand up to the movies that we make today. I like seeing the bad edits and stuff before they, you know, mastered the art of filmmaking. But I mean, they set some pretty good standards, especially with these films. Invisible Man and Frankenstein are the best. Wolfman is third. That is Speech Fairy's favorites. I love a translucent figure, but you know what? You know who is my favorite? Which is kind of weird. It's Dracula, because of the exceptional quality of everything that he has on. It's just, there's so many layers to his outfit, and the cape being quilted and, well, I don't know what the right word for it is. Lined is the right word. And it's just satiny richness. It's pretty epic. It's like a, don't tell Mego, but it's like a $30 or $40 figure. You get a lot, you get the most for your buck with this one. I wouldn't pay that though, so don't up the price, guys. Don't up the price to that, because I definitely wouldn't pay that price. I'd be very sad. 20 was a lot, but now in retro, pun intended, I am not regretting it at all, because they're real nice. They're super duper nice. Who's Lily Munster? Oh, her. Why do you miss her? What do you mean you miss her? Go watch it. Hi from the Monsters. Satin lining. Oh, satin lining is pretty. Indeed. Okay. Dracula is opulent. Okay. Thumbs up for Jason. Oh my goodness, Nino, thanks for the thumbs up, and thanks for stopping in, and thanks for saying that, and thanks for watching the review. By the way, Wolfman doesn't have any shoes on. Also, out of all of the outfits I would wear, well, I guess I would wear this before I would wear this, but this I would definitely wear. So I guess all of the new ones have. Did I show him with his? I didn't really like let you appreciate his gun show attire right here, which looks real good. Some Ken dolls also have that. I mean, I guess sleeves cost money, so you can't always give your toys sleeves. I'm trying to cover up the back of his tie. Yeah, dressing my dollies is hard. Dracula would use Satan's, satin lining. What's Satan's lining? I keep reading Satan. These are very satanic figures. Oh, I love that translucent doll. It's an action figure. And yes, me too. Dracula is a tortured soul. I'd like to see Jason in ripped up clothes. I wear ripped up clothes all the time, especially at midnight. He's got his collar pop. Kind of like it. Kind of like him like that. He looks like a chupacabra. Kind of. They did a real good job at making him look like real lifey. Like he could be a real man. just with hair on his face. Yellow eyes, awesomeness. Wow. So the only guy who came with an accessory was the Invisible Man. And that's kind of cool. I mean, you can call their clothing pieces accessories. But I think I showed everything, and I think you guys are happy with what I showed you. Do you like pizza? Do I like pizza? I love pizza, but I don't eat it enough. Sometimes I break down and eat it. I don't like to think about that because I have not eaten any bad food in a really, really long time. And when I mean bad food, I mean anything that's processed. I mean, besides going through a juicer. All right. So I thank you so much for joining me for this awesome opening. I love these figures. I'm sorry I drew at the ending. I mean, you didn't have to stick around. I did show them to you. So let me know what your favorite is in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a like, share with your friends, and, you know, tell everybody about these figures and how lucky Canada is to have them at Sunrise Records. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Thanks for all those likes.